Probably, said the medical man, and Philby tried to tell us about a trick he had seen once, but before he had really started his history, the time traveler came back. He held something in his hand. It was made of a shiny metal and was not much larger than a small clock. And now I must be exact, because unless you believe his explanation, it is impossible to explain what happened next. He took one of the small tables in the room and put it in front of the fire. On this he placed the machine. Then he placed a chair next to it and sat down. The only other object on the table was a small lamp, the light of which fell on the model. I sat in a lone chair nearest the fire and I pulled this forward, so I was almost between the time traveler and the fire. Philby sat behind him, looking over his shoulder. The medical man watched him from the right, the psychologist from the left. The very young man stood behind the psychologist. We were all wide awake. I cannot believe that a trick was played on us under these conditions. This little thing, said the time traveler, resting his elbows on the table and pressing his hands together above the machine, is only a model. It is my plan for a machine to travel through time. You will notice that it looks a little rough, and this bar has an odd shining appearance. It looks quite unreal. He pointed to this part with his finger. Also, here is one little white lever, and here is another. The medical man got out of his chair and looked closely into the thing. It's beautifully made, he said. It took 2 years to make, said the time traveler. Then, when we had all had a close look, he said, now I want you to understand clearly that this lever sends the machine flying into the future, and this other one sent it into the past. Soon I'm going to press the lever and the machine will disappear into the future time. Have a good look at the thing.